Hello. I am here before you to give a campaign video of sorts, and at this moment, I am not Vitamin D. I am a man. I have a name. That man is before you right now. I'm not Vitamin D. I am Dwayne Billy. I'm a 26-year-old man, and if memory serves, I may be the oldest member of the soup. And I come before you as an old man, a man who has to come to terms with who he is and what he should do. To thine own self be true. Soup has changed. It was an expression that was created last year, and it seems fitting since it has indeed changed. While some moments were great and all had fun, it seems like that it was almost a time of chaos. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were times for celebrations, but there's a few elements that have transpired that cannot go unnoticed. This is no one's fault by any means. It's just that there's a worry deep inside me that believes the soup could go down a path that I do not want it to. And when I say I love the soup, I mean it as much as the word can employ. I believe in the soup. This is the first place that truly accepted who I was. Nowhere else did I felt a kinship to so many people and accepted me, faults and all. I am a man who was filled with self-doubt, unsure of himself, unable to truly accept the feelings of others. And with all this, I was treated no differently, nor was I ever casted aside. Instead, I was treated to a lovely letter from a lovely person that was just lovely. Then I received a couple boxes of sweet, delicious treats that taste almost as sweet as the person who gave it to me. This is the soup that I know, and this is the soup that I love. I have donated my hard-earned money a few times to the soup to make sure it will still be running for a long time to come, so new members may seek out the soup to experience a form that is truly unlike any other that I've been to. And it seems like since my time here, a lot of people have no longer posted. While I understand life has to come to us all, some left for other reasons. One fallen member deeply saddens me. Though he may not be the same person I spoke with before, I still have a heavy heart of his departure. Perhaps it is my fault. Perhaps it isn't. I do not know, and like most things in life, may never get the answer. One other female left that one poster stated was a dark day. Though you have never met her, the person who spoke said words would never shed a lie. In fact, their views are that of the highest I have ever seen. And some people try to join, but did not see what we offered or just turned their blind eye and saw nothing. This saddens me because they can never truly appreciate what they left behind. It is perhaps the departure of this person which led to such campaigning. I see a lot of candidates for the soup, and though I respect them in their own right, I apologize ahead of time that I failed to see their contribution as much as others. Leehart looks to be pronounced as Lahart in that French way. Well, the Revolver Ocelot once said, "I never trust a Frenchman." That's his words, not mine. Also, this man will strip down to his underwear on video, yet when it comes time to address the soup in a serious manner, he only puts a picture of his face and hides his word like some kind of coward. Let's look at another one. Stephen Mathis. You wish to become a mod for the soup? Your speech even stated that you sometimes leave, but if you were to become a mod, then you would have an excuse to log onto the soup. That is unacceptable. The soup is a place you want to come to, not out of an obligation, but because you enjoy what the soup has to offer. And Jack Hader, you speak of tacos. As a fan of such food, this is not the remedy the soup is looking for. If this is all you have to offer, then I say keep your recipe. And also, you look like a Mexican Jack Osborne. So now it comes down between two people, Shank and myself. A person who I had the honor of meeting earlier this week. In spending the 5 hours with said person, it was at that moment that a realization struck me. Some may even call it an awakening. But for the first time since I joined the soup, I truly had a vision, like a blind man who could suddenly see. The campaign is so clear to me that I make this campaign video before you. I am an old man. I don't have as much time as I used to. In the night I saw Shank, I saw a young, intelligent woman whose mind is beyond my years. She can achieve far more than I could ever do. She still has her youth. To be in her presence is nothing short of greatness. It is one thing to see her pictures of her great stories or her amazing drawings she creates. It is another to actually see this live and in person. Shank may not have given birth to the soup, but she could still be the mother that I believe the soup needs. And like a mother, she can cradle and nurture the soup to be the greatest it ever has been. Tender love and care is something that she would never run short of. A wise man once said, "Mother is the name for God on the lips and hearts of all children." I have the utmost respect for her, but like the friendship between Gray Fox and Solid Snake, and we may be friends, but at this time we're on opposite sides. I was going to take this time to actually withdraw from this campaign. I was going to let myself sacrifice benefit for the soup, until I got the words of encouragement that my actions may actually be called for, despite my older age. So it's clear to me, there's one last thing I have to do, one last pain I must endure. If the soup needs to breathe again, I can give all the air in my lungs if I have to. It's like a wise man once said, "Old man dies, little girl lives. Fair trade." Vote for me in this election, but I implore to you all, if not me, then please vote for Shank. Thank you.